Hi family, how are you today? Happy to see you again. Hope you're having wonderful day, wonderful evening, somewhere in the world. Well, today is a different day. Today I prepare something different than usual. Today I want to talk a little bit about the investment. A little bit about the investment and possibilities to the future. Because we as a people, we also need money for living, correct? Everybody need money for living. Everybody need money to live from something. Otherwise we die. We can just live from the air. Maybe some people can on the pranic energy, right? But because we are not there yet and we need to eat, we need to feed our hungry bellies and our families and our people around us, right? So we have to have some money to pay. And why not to put your money somewhere where you can actually double or triple or quadruple or more, right? Many people are talking about cryptocurrencies. Government now officially is implementing cryptocurrencies to our system. So I think for some people it's still not late to jump on the train. Those people who are not there yet, well, maybe you should look at it and start studying on like a rocket, because maybe we got 2-3 days, 4 days, who knows, August 1st, when this will launch everything to the moon. So, but let's look at it on something what I was thinking, because many people are putting their ideas, and of course I am looking on these ideas of other people investing, other people putting money somewhere, right? So we can multiply our incomes, multiply our money, so we don't need to work that hard and or working for somebody, or just creating our own businesses. When we make some money somewhere, we can create on our business and do something with it, or we can help other people, right? So this is one of the big opportunities of our lifetimes. So let's check this chart. I want to explain something what came to my mind and the possibility of what to come. By the way, this is not a financial advice. I am not your financial advisor. Consult it with your financial advisor, any of your investments. This is just only for entertainment purposes. Just remember that this is only for entertainment and take it as a grain of salt. So let's see and look what is here. So what I'm presenting you right now here, this is crypto total market cap, excluding BTC. It's included with Ethereum. And I was comparing the past cycle, what was this one, 2017-2018, what the cycle possibly can come. This mid-cycle, 2021-22, as you see, peaking 21 December, finishing. So was like a much smaller, right? I was thinking, okay, what if there is something what nobody else showing? What if there is something what we don't see yet? Maybe people can start to see what is possibility. We know how everything coming officially to the world, to the banks, to the governments. Everybody started talking about it in the news, and big money supposed to come in. We are very low. If you look where we are 1.49 trillion today. Today is the July 26, 2025. Just think about this. And we're supposed to go up much higher. So if everything starts to be implementing, we can really grow very high. But let's check what I mean and what I am presenting on this chart, that if there is some possibility to be in the short term or longer term. This chart is in the months. As you see on the left corner up here, it's in the month. So much easy to see. I want to first show you. I pull Fibonacci from the top to the bottom here, right in the previous cycle. At least what we have a chart. We rise up all the way 480 billions, but as you see, it is a 6.618 where we hit just recently, like perfectly almost, so close. So guys, if there are really big money to come in, what if this is going to repeat again? What is this? What is ahead? And not something small. So what I mean, I was repeating what we are. If you look closer, right, I want to zoom in a little bit. I want to show you the previous cycle. When I pull the fib, you see the green line, fibs 888. So basically that's where we are right now. This is only 1 month difference. Think about this. Okay, here at the bottom we show June and this big candle to the 1618, the blue line, is July, and then August, and we're going down. Well, I was thinking we are actually a month ahead, otherwise this will be really happening in the same month. But what if actually we are 1 month ahead, and this big candle is August, right? And we are basically just getting out. Look at this green line. Remember this green line 888, that we are actually reaching the same levels here, right? But this one would be July, as we're getting out of the green, and this big one all the way to the red line, you see, will be our August, what is coming right now, right? And then after the August is the September, peaking, right, and then going back down. And September, October, November stopping and coming back up, and December by next year going out a big candle up. Then December, January, February, when the big money, trillions and trillions of dollars, imagine, coming in and coming up. This is going up all the way, basically, as you see, 270%. From this point, when I measure, I can make it smaller. So 270% gain from the peak, it's already started, to peak all the way there, 265-70%, you see. So maybe we can go to do this. So how does it look? So I take a fractals from it, right, and just put it exactly the same. Let me zoom in. Let me show you what I mean, right? Yeah, right now here, you see the green line, 888. Imagine that this is the August, because we are in the July. Now this is the August. You see how the August is the same candle, exact same candle, like previously, hitting the red line. It's 5 trillion, up to 5 trillion, okay? I don't think it will go higher than that. Only the altcoins, Ethereum. This is without Bitcoin. And then September, October, November, December, and boom again. In January we continue next year. January, February, March, April, May, it doesn't matter now, because all your money doubling. Every month double. Let's say you have 100,000, 200, 400, 400, 600, 600, 800. Every month you double money, double, all the way up. Think about that. This is 4 quadrillion. Talking all the money in the world are around 4 quadrillions. Maybe there is much more, but we only know about 4 quadrillions. Officially, when you look, saying what was showing all the money in the world, 4 quadrillions. And we hit perfectly 4. Think about that. That's one possibility, right? But first we have to get here. Maybe we come in only 3.9, like 4 to the blue. Maybe we will not go to the red, but can be in this range between 4 to 5 trillions. And we peak. We're going down. But once we're going down, I have a different scenarios. Then I took this fractal here. This fractal is which one? I'll show you. This fractal, so all the way down here, is this one. But if we basically peak and coming back down, how long will take it to go? Because this move at the beginning, just look, what is the percentage? Percentage is all the way from the top to the bottom. You got 80% pullback, 80%, okay? Remember that, 80% pullback from here before we go up. This takes some time, right? Then let's go up here. This is 2017-18 peak, right? What was the pullback here? From the like top, from here to the bottom, somewhere there, 92%. And how long it took, right? How long it took, look, 92%. Think about it, it took double. Now let's go on this peak. What is this? From the last to the bottom, we come here, we get 75. So we got 80, 90, 75. So what can happen here, what I want to show you, depends how low we come, right? So let's calculate. If we get here around this 5 trillion, right, somewhere there, and we pull down 50%, right, somewhere here, exactly, you see 50%. So 50% will be the perfect, because it's a fractal from the first, remember? The fractal, where is the 50%? 50% is this one here, guys. If we go up to the red line around, right, and we only pull back around 50 to 60%, remember, this is 50 to 60%, then we continue to Valhalla, guys. So look at this one, we go back here. If we do that, see, if we do that, what I want to tell you, coming from here to here only around 55%, think about that, and we stop there, that means we don't retest these previous peaks, we don't retest them, we stop only to 55 top percent by here, this day, this December, we stopped, and in January we go higher, you see that, in January, this will be January 2026, only a few months from now, guys, few months. We have to wait, it's going to happen. So hold on, because it's January, we have this kind of candle. Going to February, guys, I am telling you right now, we're going to do this. I'm telling you right now, we're going to do this. 4,000 trillions. This is 4,000 trillions. 4 quadrillions. We're going to do this because there is perfect fib pool. You see, perfect fib pool. We're going to do this. If this happens, if we don't retest this previous peak, that we only go to 50 to 60%. But okay, let's go to scenario number 2. If we go in, you see this red fractal? Okay, I took this red fractal, that's from the bottom, right? I will put it there again. Look at that. It's just perfect. See what happened? From the peak, becoming a retesting again the bottom here, January, February. You see, it coming down to the January, February 2026. You see that? Retesting previous tops, going up into June 2026, faking the people, coming double bottom, here we go, October 2026, next year, and then retesting back and going back to same levels when May 2027 and 2028, June, July, right there again, coming close to September, because September, October is bearish, right? September, October, bearish. September, October, again, November, December, going back up. This is the scenario number 2, because they are already going big money, government, everything. This can be our second. Remember that, this can be first possibility. If we don't retest the previous peaks, we just pull back, then we're going to Valhalla. Second scenario, if we do retest the previous peaks, then will be the double bottom, because I have to take a longer, and then we go to Valhalla later, by 2028. Okay, we have one more scenario, guys. Just hold on. This is important. It's important. You see this one? Okay, this is the scenario from the previous peak. I'm just pointing right there. Okay, this double is this here. I've put a fractal. Okay, this here. And look at it. We go month by month again. Pick up August, September, October, November, December, right? But if in the December we don't do this big candle, remember, by January, if in January we will be going down, then we'll be playing scenario number 2 or scenario number 3. That's how it will play out. Why scenario number 2 or 3 will we play if in the January going down? Well, you see, now we're going lower. Now we not just stopping on the previous peaks. Now we retesting the bottom of previous bottom. You see, this one, this here, this here, this here. That's what we're retesting. Take much longer because then we're trying to go up again, but this is much longer pattern, so it will all depends. So it will be longer period, 2027, and now here January 2028, 2029, 2028, 9 September. Okay, and going to previous peak somewhere right there. Which one is it? July, August again. You see, August, boom, we picking, and around September, October, November again, bottoming. Usually that's how it is, September, October. Okay, something like that. Move a little bit, will be even better. Okay, and continuing up like these patterns, continuing up to 4 quadrillions. Okay, so guys, I give you 3 different scenarios. Scenario number 1, by the January we will see what happened in the January, November, December, January, right? Because we see already because Bitcoin going first, right? If Bitcoin start to November, December going back up, this will be the Bitcoin, because this is the altcoin. Altcoins are always like 1 month behind the Bitcoin, right? Even now Bitcoin is all-time high, altcoin are still not doing nothing, right? So Bitcoin can go up right now, let's say to 150 or 170, we don't know, right? Picking up, and altcoin is just starting and going right behind the Bitcoin few weeks. So think about it, this is the Bitcoin already picking up and coming back down, and altcoin going up and now coming back down. So we will see. That's why Bitcoin can again, if that happens, Bitcoin can again peak in the December, right? The December peak, and if that happen, the Bitcoin, let's say, peak now here. Imagine this is a Bitcoin, and we're picking up here in, let's say, 150 to 170,000, coming back down. Then we're going, let's say, from 150 to 170, maybe 250 to like half billion, 250 to half billion. Okay, continuing in the January, February, March, April, Bitcoin, that means will be maybe like 300 Bitcoin 300,000 to 500. Okay, 300,000 to 500, guys. I believe Bitcoin will be here. If this cycle happens, Bitcoin going up. If not, then later, right? Scenario number 2 or scenario number 3. Scenario number 2 is shorter, but we still have to come and retest, because we have to check what is the percentage of retest, right? You have to think about that. That's why I'm showing you 3 different scenarios. But we have to check why that one. Well, look at, if we go to here, 5 trillions, and we pull back, right? So this retest, the first one, is only 57%, right? Like that's 57%, guys. That's it. To 60 maybe we get pullback, and that's it. And we can go quickly away. It will be the second scenario. Well, second scenario going to previous peaks, right? And previous peaks are right here, around there. So like 70%, right? So a little bit more. And if we go in this third scenario, what I just showed you, well, we have to go and retest all the way bottom here. You have to take much longer. Well, that's 80%. So it all depends what's gonna happen in January. And if January going down, then this one of these two scenarios will play. If we will not down in the January and we go actually bullish, that means we're repeating the cycle again. And this throw away and you just celebrate. And you can buy your Lambos and driving all around and private jets and whatever you want, guys. Depends. Everybody has some amount of money and invest it, and those who doesn't, please do so. Not a financial advice. This is only for entertainment purposes, but we don't know what's going to play out. Of course, everybody wants to know what's going to play out in this upcoming August. Well, that's what I'm showing you right now here. Okay, upcoming August. What lots of chart analysts saying, basically, we're going up, and this should be your August, guys, between 4 to 5 trillions in the market. Okay. And about your XRP and XLM and XTC and others, well, probably really high. If you go around here, well, I give you peak for XRP 18, top 21, that's it. Don't go beyond 18 top, and if you go to extreme and hold a little bit on, maybe 21, that's it. That's what we can do also with XRP, because the XRP will go here, let's say picking on 21, we'll do the same thing from 21, maybe go down back to 5, right? 5, 4, let's say range 5, 4, but from 21 again, like XRP, right? Push up, and then we go like 50 to 100, right? So it's just like that. By January, that means by January, we can see easily XRP going to 50 to 100 bucks if this will play out, right? This row. And then higher, right? Because this will be playing, this is the altcoins, right? Only the altcoin. So that means XRP will keep pushing. Then we can have next year XRP probably in the hundreds of dollars, even thousands. Because with this money come in, you see 16 trillions, then XRP, yeah. 16 trillion, the total market cap, yeah, XRP can be 50 bucks, right? Then we push a little bit more, right? Is a 60 trillion market cap. Well, that's still June next year, 2026. XRP can be 100, 150, right? Also next year again. We pick here, what is it? 300 trillions. Look, that's August 2026. Still next year, August 2026. We can be on 370 trillions. Imagine this play out. The XRP will be 1000 plus. Right? Imagine next year 1000 plus. We go September, October, November, December, January. Okay, we peaking when? 2027. If let's play out 2027. Well, XRP probably will be 3000 or 10,000. Right, just in 2 years. This will play out. This will play out, I think, anyway, because we getting big money. So that will looks very similar. I believe that will looks. I think based on what I'm seeing, the news and everybody talking about it, and the whole world money supposed to go here. All the money of the world go to the market on the crypto, all the kind of cryptos. Well, so we can easily repeat like a beginning when crypto started. It will be like a new bull run you never see in your life, because we miss it, right? We missed this one. We never been there. 15, 16, and then 17, 18 those who peak. Well, so good luck everybody, and just keep waiting, because we're gonna see what happened basically in a few months from now, because in few months from now we will be seeing after the peak how high we will go, and from that how high we will go we can measure, right, the pullbacks 50 or 70 or 80 plus %, right? That's gonna see, and that will tell us what will be the next step, right? That's how we will calculate it. What will be the next step, how deep we will go, then how high we will go again, how fast. So deeper we go, longer will take. Sure, less we go, faster will take. So it all depends how those people who controlling the world plan all this. If they wanna do it next year and pump it up to Valhalla, or they wanna do it 1 year later or 2-3 years later, right? So it all depends. But anyway, all this will play out. I believe all the money will come again and will be same amount or more, because we're going to 4 quadrillions. So this can be very similar. Guys, Thank you for being here. Share this message between all of you. Help each other to make a wealth. Start maybe thinking about it that you only short period of time. This is the biggest wealth transfer in the history of the world of our lifetimes. This is never gonna happen again. If I'm on your side and I know and you know what I know, everything about what's going on and what's coming in the future, if you know all that what I know, guys, well, probably you will not think about twice, and you will not think, oh, maybe you have some money on the side for something and you're thinking about it. Oh, maybe I should put a little bit to it. Maybe I should put few $100 and let's see what happens. Few hundred bucks doesn't change your life, people. Maybe few thousand, yeah, it can change your life, but in the short term. But if you want to really go high, just put everything what you got, guys. Everything. Imagine this is your last life chance before it's going up. And if this will really go up in the August, this really play out in the August, that we doing this candle here, because we don't know if it's going to do it or not. But if we're going to do that, well, that probably you become very rich. But go all in. Screw everybody, what everybody's saying. Some risk management, some risk safety, like doing our, like, guys, this is new gold. When the people who came to America and start digging gold, the first people becoming rich, they're finding gold, they're finding liquid gold, the oil, right? This is new liquid gold, oil. This is new gold. This is new silver. This is new diamonds. This is it. This is the last chance. If we go up and we pull back, then maybe you get other opportunity when we pull back and still jump on the train a little bit here if it will be only 50% pullback. But that's it. Why you wanna wait for the 50%? Or of course we can go down where we are right now, because we can come and retest that we can be in January, February back down. Well, you can already keep making money here, guys. But if this doesn't happen, this red, what you see doesn't happen, and we only go 50%, maybe you will rethink twice that you missed the opportunity of lifetime. It will be much higher, because it will be much higher in prices. Where we are now, XRP, XLM, XDC, everything will be much higher and more expensive if we never pull back from that high back where we are right now. Do you understand? Because of course we can still do it. We can still go up to 20 and we can be back to $3 with XRP again, right? It's no big deal. It can happen. So just remember that this can be your last opportunity. Because if we come here and only 50% and we're going up, you lose it. You got few days, maybe few days if we're going to do this, to start going up, maybe 2-3 weeks to jumping on the train, but we don't know. Once we are up already, I tell you this, once we are up from right now, where we are right now, from here, let me measure. When we cross, this is 56% up, 56%, because totally we have 240. If we go the bottom, right? If we go the bottom, we top and we go down 50% around. The 50% can be somewhere here, because we don't know how high we will go. But let's say here, right? To keep it here, 2.27 trillion. 2.27 trillion. Somewhere here. When we pass this line, we're going to do this very high risk. So maybe you should not buy when we come to this level. Just saying, once we get out, when coming to this level from 1.5 to 2.2, or let's say double, let's say 2.5. If we double that, somewhere there, well, you have to buy, jump in, and sell like in next few days or weeks. That's it. A very high risk, because we already are very high. But you can still double, triple, quadruple money from here. Absolutely, it's possible, because on the altcoins or different, depends how you will be, you can still make some money. But if you don't want to risk it, or you are not skilled, well, then just stop here in this level, around this level, and wait when we come back down, when we cool off. Then by October, November, we should be back maybe here again. October, November on this yellow line, okay, around 50% down, 50 to 60, so in this range. When we are down there, then it will be up to you, because we don't know what's going to happen again. But by the November, December, we will be knowing what's happening. Why? Because if Bitcoin start to continue going up, that means Bitcoin already in the November, December going up, then we know the altcoins will be bottoming in the same time. That's what's going to happen, right? If that happens, so Bitcoin will tell us that we continue up or down, if they don't kill the Bitcoin, right? Because there is other things going on. Some people talking about it, that can Bitcoin as a beta test only, it can drop down and put it to the zero, and all the Bitcoin money will flow here, right? And we'll be using basically XRP and other ISO coins and going up. So we don't know that, okay? This can be one way. Bitcoin can go up and we just follow the Bitcoin, that's fine. When Bitcoin going down, we follow the Bitcoin, that's fine, whatever. But they can also kill the Bitcoin, remember, to put it to the zero, and take all the money and pop all the altcoins and all the financial system, ISO tokens. We don't know that, which one will play out, but doesn't matter anyway, you know, we're gonna see. But you can also jump back on the train in this area, because this will be the last chance, because you see what's going after. This will coming maybe after, if we continue up. But also, if you jump on the train here and we pull back, you're risking going deeper. So you can have a 50-50. You can put 50% here, and you get chance to go up or go down. And you can rebuy again other 50%, because then it's a long time, right? Then you're losing. So then you just hold on until we come back up to the same level, right? But you can again rebuy, work, and accumulate as much you can again at the bottom, because we will continue again. Maybe this cycle, maybe this cycle. This is shorter, this is longer. So we're going to see. Guys, good luck everybody. Hopefully this video will find you and help you to change your life. There are many other things can be talked about, but I just want to bring this one for now, and we see if I want to talk about something else. There are a bunch of things what is in my mind about different possibilities where we're going. So let me think about it, and maybe I will record another video. Okay, see you. And this is Peaceful Warrior Dojo. As always, I love you all, and stay happy, healthy, and holy.